Hey guys, I'm Angel.
And I'm Natasha.
I'm a recovering engineer turned timber framer.
And I'm a former classroom teacher turned education blogger.
And today we're going to teach you how to make a smokeless fire pit from a water bottle. If you see smoke in a fire, that means it's not 100% efficient burn.
Okay. Okay, and so this burns it more efficiently because it's preheating the air by moving it through the walls.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly, and that's one of the benefits of this is because you don't have to do any cutting. All you need is a drill bit, a drill, and a right angle attachment.
Okay, well that sounds cool. Let's jump.
The tools that you need to actually make this smokeless water bottle. Obviously you have your layout tools, pencil, ruler, and tape. Then you're also going to use a drill. Set it on the fast speed setting, number 2. So there's number 1, there's number 2. And I also set my setting onto continuous drill. So those numbers, if you're not familiar with it, are the clutch setting for your drill, meaning when it gets to a designated pressure, it's going to stop actually drilling. So if we set it down to 7, it's going to do something like that. But if we set it to drill, it'll do that continuously. And I'm not going to do that because it'll damage this drill, but it's just going to continue going. Probably the most important piece of this is the drill bit. So this is a cobalt stainless steel drilling drill bit. It's 3/8 of an inch. And it's also a stubby drill bit. Along with the right angle drill attachment, makes it super easy to drill those holes on the inside of the water bottle. So the water bottle we're using has a diameter of 5 inches. So that means it has a circumference of about 16 to 17 inches, right? That's 5 times pi, 3.14. We're going to mark out 17 inches of tape. And we'll do that 3 times. We're going to mark 1-inch increments. We'll do that for each piece of tape. Now we'll take that tape, and the first one is going to be, you can use the lip as a guide. Next one. So something you'll want to keep in mind is that these lines are offset. So the lower layer is over here, and then the second layer is about 1/2 inch inward. That way when you drill the holes, they have kind of a pattern to them as opposed to all being in a line. So this way it'll look nicer, and it may even function better. And remember, this tape is only a guide. You could drill the holes wherever you want, but I like to do 1-inch spacing and about 16 or 17 holes around the entirety of the bottle. And the holes, when we drill them, it's going to be in the center of the tape. So this lower tape, we're actually going to drill it a little bit higher than halfway because of the construction of these water bottles. Remember when we saw that other water bottle, if you drill right on that layer, it's actually going to be a weird hole that's not actually going to penetrate, that has the potential to not actually penetrate where it is that we want it. So we're going to drill a little bit higher. As for the other two, we're going to be right in the middle. So So now it's time to drill the holes on our water bottle. I like to use a ratchet strap because it keeps it secure pretty easily. When it's time to adjust it, I just loosen it a little bit, turn it, and re-clamp down. If you don't have a ratchet strap, you might have a vice grip. Just a little bit of pressure is all you need because you're going to be drilling straight down. So this shouldn't really wobble around very much. You can also use an F-style clamp. Remember not to apply too much pressure so you don't destroy that double wall insulation. So you may see me stopping and going a couple times, and the reason I do that is because this little piece right here, that little piece right here, that gets stuck at the front of the drill bit and prevents it from cutting anymore. So I'm trying to clear those as they happen, and it usually happens between the first and the second cut. So just watch out for those. So now we're going to be drilling the holes on the interior wall towards the top here. And we're going to be using a right angle drill attachment. Now these are pretty great because they're magnetic, they're kind of long, give you something to actually hold on to, and this is exactly the reason why we're using a short stubby drill bit. So it fits right in there, and as you can see, it fits inside the mouth of the jar. I'll put our drill over here, and we can get to drilling. And to remove some of the sharp edges, you can use a diamond-tipped hole saw to round them over. So one of the unique features that we've added to this water bottle is a stainless steel mesh that's inside. Is that it allows a more complete burn. And how does it do that? Well, because the stainless steel mesh doesn't actually fit the inside of the water bottle, it creates some pockets of air. And that's actually a good thing, because as the stainless steel mesh sits in there, it creates voids where the fuel can't sit into the corner. If the fuel sits into the corner, that means that it's probably not going to get all the air that it needs to actually combust. So as you put this stainless steel mesh in there, remember it doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, it's probably better if it's crumpled up or has some space between it and the edge of the water bottle. What we like to do is cut these notches in it so that we can get a sort of circular base at the bottom. And the great thing is that if it is stainless steel, it's not going to completely melt on you. Stainless steel has a very high melting point, and it's not going to change shape as easily. Remember, this stuff is sharp, so wear gloves. I like leather gloves. They're the easiest to work with. We hope you've enjoyed making a smokeless fire pit from a water bottle. Thanks.